Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. There are 20 black marbles and 16 white marbles in a container and no others. How many black marbles must be removed from the container so that the probability of randomly selecting a black marble from the container is 1 over 3? Okay, so there are two colors of marbles in the container. There is 20 black marbles and 16 white marbles. There is no others. No other means there is no other color other than black and white. Okay, so now we are going to remove some black marbles so that the probability of selecting a black marble randomly is 1 over 3. Okay, let me write the given stuff. That is the number of black marbles in the container is 20 and the number of white marbles in the container is 16. So the total number of marbles is 36. Let me write the stuff over here. Okay, now let me assume X as a number of black marbles to be removed. Let me write it over here. Number of black marbles to be removed. Let me write it. Just a moment. Okay, so after removing X number of black marbles, then the number of black marbles in the container will be 20 negative X, and the number of white marbles will be the same, 16. And now the total number of marbles will be, let me write it over here. 20 positive 16 is 36, that is 36 negative X. So after removing X number of black marbles, so we get 20 negative X as the number of black marbles, and the total number of marbles in the container becomes 36 negative X. Now we are going to find probability of randomly selecting a black marble from the container. So in the situation after removing X number of black marbles, now the probability we are getting, let me write the stuff over here. Probability is equal to, so usually whenever I want to find probability in denominator, I have to write the total number of all possible outcomes. After X number of black marbles removed, the total number of marbles in the bag is 36 negative X. That should be written in denominator. So we are trying to find the probability of randomly selecting a black marble. Then we have to write the number of black marbles in numerator. Since we find probability after removing X number of black marbles, the number of black marbles in the container is 20 negative X. So this is the probability of randomly selecting a black marble from the container after X number of black marbles removed. But we have probability for this case, that is the probability of selecting a black marble after some black marbles are removed, that is 1 over 3. So we can plug in this 1 over 3 for this probability, then we get 1 over 3 equals to 20 negative X over 36 negative X. Okay, now we have to solve for X in this equation. Actually, X represents the number of black marbles to be removed. That's what we have to find according to the question. How many black marbles must be removed? Okay, now let's solve for X in this equation. For that, we can do cross multiplication. That is, the numerator on the left side has to be multiplied by the denominator on the right side. And this numerator has to be multiplied by this denominator. Then I'm getting 1 times 36 negative X equals to 3 times 20 negative X. Okay, when I distribute this 1 to this one and this one, there is 1 times 36 is 36. 1 times negative X is negative X, and here 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times negative X is negative 3X. Okay, now let's solve for X in this equation. Let me add 3X to both sides. Let me do it. And also let me subtract 36 from both sides. When I do so, this negative 3X, positive 3X will cancel out. This positive 36, negative 36 will cancel out. When I combine this negative X, positive 3X, I'm getting positive 2X. And here when I combine this positive 60 and negative 36, I'm getting positive 24. Let me divide both sides of this equation by 2. Then this 2 will cancel out. Then we get X equals to 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay, now I got the value of X. Actually, X represents a number of black marbles to be removed. So that is, we have to remove 12 black marbles so that the probability of randomly selecting a black marble from the container is 1/3. Okay, so we find this 12 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.